So basically, this series is going to be my blind review of every episode of Revice. This will be a monthly series. The first episode of every new Rider series will be available on YouTube and Patreon. But starting next month, these will be extra videos exclusive to patrons for $3 a month. Or, I guess, $3 a video, if you want to be technical. You can also sign up for Patreon for $1 a video if you want videos a week early than on YouTube. And also you can sign up for $5 a video where you will have access to a special Discord channel where you can literally choose what I watch. Like, it could be anything, as long as it's toku or anime. You could literally choose whatever I review, and I will review it once I finish the show, if I haven't already seen it. And also, once we get to, I believe it's $60 a video, I will stream me watching the entirety of any toku show of your choice. It can be, like, literally any toku show at all of your guys' choice. I will watch it on stream. Yeah, so if you want to see that, you might want to go follow me on Patreon. Yeah, that was my short little brief introduction segment. With that out of the way, here's the video. Alright, so, was it just me, or was this first episode really confusing? Sure, we get explanations for this stuff, but everything just happens so fast that I can't even comprehend what's going on before they give us another exposition drop. But I did enjoy this episode. I liked how Iki and Vice have more of a primary and secondary writer relationship instead of instantly being the best of friends, similar to how they did it in Den-O. Right now it sort of feels like a combination of Den-O and 01. You've got the inner demon sort of thing from Den-O mixed with the technology company and military-based rider system from 01. I'm sure there's better series to connect it to than this, but those are what mainly stuck out to me. Can't really say much about the villains because they didn't really do much other than being evil because they're evil, which is pretty much what I was expecting. They don't usually do much with the villains this early. It does look like Iki will actually earn his power-ups this series because, at least from what it seems like so far, he gets new Vice stamps from defeating, what are they called again? Deadmen. Yeah, I just watched this episode and already forgot. But overall, this episode was good. Let's just hope it stays that way. Oh, and also at the end, we get a sneak peek of the Megalodon Vice stamps, so maybe that'll get introduced in the next episode. Oh, and the opening. Let's just say I'm not the fondest of it. So, about the opening, I love it now. It took a while for it to grow on me, but eventually I grew to love it. Now onto the actual episode. I started to like the relationship between Iki and Vice. It reminds me of Den-O, where Ryotaro had to convince Momotaros to stop getting him in trouble by fighting by himself without the help of Momotaros. The same thing happens here, except I feel Den-O did this a little bit better, because we got 2 extra episodes to get introduced to the 2 main characters, then that story was spanned across 2 episodes, not just 1. I do wonder where the Kamakiri Vice stamp went after the Deadman was defeated, unless someone picked it up and I just didn't notice. And it has officially been revealed that Vice's first power-up will not be Megalodon like we thought, but in fact Eagle, which is based on Kamen Rider Double, most likely a reference to Double's final form, Cyclone Joker Extreme, which uses the bird as its Gaia memory for transforming. So, something that I didn't comment on in the last episode was the suits, and I actually quite like them. Revice's suit is... Wait, did I... Revice? Revice suit is honestly one of the best primary rider suits I've ever seen, and the dinosaur motif, while quite overused in Sentai, has never been the primary theme of a rider. Also, I really like how all of Vice's forms look like those Pokemon plushies that are wearing costumes of other Pokemon. Not much else to say about this episode, other than that I'm really excited for episode 3. Alright, I'm going to talk about these next 2 episodes together because I watched episode 3 super late. gosh dang, these 2 episodes were amazing. They've probably been the best so far in the show. I know that isn't saying much because we're only 4 episodes in, but still. Not only were these episodes the closest to making me cry to Forze, but also had one of the best twists so far in the show. These 2, at first seemingly unrelated episodes, suddenly connect in a way that you would have never expected if you don't watch the next episode previews like I don't. It starts off with this random guy kidnapping Sakura and Ayaka, and you think he's the Kong Deadman. But then he reveals that he was never in possession of the Kong Vice stamp, which is later revealed to be owned by Ayaka, who wants to get back at her mother, who never gets her any attention. Sure, these things were hinted at in episode 3, but were never fully obvious until the next episode. Also, episode 3, I believe, introduces us to a new Disaster-like villain, because from what I remember, he was never destroyed. Actually, let me check that real quick. Oh, wait, never mind. That was just Julio in his monster form. Gosh, I forgot he existed. Oh, no, these are just going to be the 3 Mega Generals all over again. Alright, can't wait for Julio to form a rivalry with Iki in 20 episodes and then die 5 episodes later. We also get introduced to Revice and Vice's Mammoth and Terraforms, which are based off of Kamen Den-O and Fies respectively. The reason for Den-O being the Mammoth form is possibly a reference to how Den-O uses the Den-liner to travel back in time, and Mammoths are from way back in time. Fies being the Terra form could potentially be a reference to the fact that Fies' suit is based on a shark, and I guess sharks are kinda similar to dinosaurs. Oh boy, these are just gonna be even more and more of a stretch coming up, aren't they? So that's all I really have to say about the show. From what I've seen so far, this is probably going to be the highest rated modern writer show. Modern series being shows Kamen onward when they started the modern trend of introducing millions of writers at a really quick pace. Currently it ranks right below O's. I'm not putting it above it just yet because it's still really early into the run and things could very easily change, like what happened with Saber. Oh, and by the way, Saber's ranking is based on where I'm currently at the time of writing this video, which is episode 32. So that was my discussion on this month's Revice episodes. Just a reminder that the series past this video will be exclusive to my Patreon account, so if you like these style of videos, you might want to go follow me on Patreon, where for only $3 a video, you can get access to earlier videos than on YouTube, and this series being exclusive to Patreon, like I said earlier. And for just a bit more per video, you can get access to the Discord channel where you literally can choose whatever I review. And reminder, again, that if we hit $60 a month, I will literally watch any Toku show that you want in one entire long stream. Yes, we will actually do that. I will actually do that if I can get $60 a month on Patreon. Also, make sure to like this video and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, so you get notified when next month's video comes out, which will most likely be part 2 of my Saber review. So, until then, take care.